Wisdom Children's Song Community Celebration. My name is Zendaya and it's my pleasure to welcome you. Elders Wisdom Children's Song incorporates the tools of community organization, education, celebration, and creativity. Hello, my name is Erin. Elders Wisdom Children's Song is a process that includes oral history, poetry, and songwriting. It was created by Larry Long, a songwriter who grew up here in St. Louis Park.
Practicing Elders Wisdom Children's Song, we have had the opportunity to learn about 3 special people. Tonight we are excited to honor these members of our community.
Each of the elders came to school and shared their life story with us. They told us stories and answered our questions. They also shared words of wisdom with us. We used the words of wisdom and what we learned about each elder to write a song about them. In doing this project, we really stretched our creativity and thinking muscles. After listening to the elders, we analyzed their stories and identified the key topics of their interviews. We used those topics to create the verses of the songs. We used the words of wisdom to create the refrains.
We are able to use our talents in many ways, such as creating melodies and writing and modifying verses, singing and playing instruments throughout the process. We listen to each other and we are open to others' perspectives. We work together in our music and talent development classes to make this happen, and now we are excited to share it.
Please join me in welcoming our first elder, Sienna Lou O'Connell. Her whole life. She and her husband Ron have 3 children. One of Sunita O'Connell's favorite things to do is spend time with her family. Our classmate Charlotte is her granddaughter. Our next elder is Rabbi Avram Mateki. For 65 years. He was born in Morocco, studied in France, and then came to the United States. He shared a lot of information about Jewish culture with us. Rabbi Ateki enjoys spending time with his family, exercising, and listening to music from many different cultures.
Our 3rd elder is Senior John Bertuzzi. He's a Vietnam veteran. He has written 4 books. Senior Bertuzzi likes to read and spend time with his family. In his free time, he and his wife have 2 children, and our classmate Clara is his granddaughter.
Rabbi Ateki taught us a traditional Jewish song called Havenu Shalom Aleichem. It is a song to express joy and unity. It means peace be upon you. Rabbi Ateki told us that we could welcome him with these words next time we saw him. We would like to welcome him now and all of you with a song. Student O'Connell, Rabbi Ateki, and Student RTC. Thank you for joining us this evening. Student Arako's class may now come to the stage to honor Student O'Connell. My name is Lou O'Connell. I was born on March 22nd, 1956. When I was a kid, my friends and I would play outside at the local parks. We went to the parks and we would just start playing a game. The parks around our house had ice skating rinks in the winter. If we wanted to go somewhere, we usually walked or rode our bikes. I love going to school. I always thought I got the best teachers every time we moved to the next grade.
I had a mom and a dad, and I had two sisters and a brother. I started hanging out with my husband when I often to go grocery shopping for him. After that, he said, "Let me take you out for dinner." We went out to dinner, and then we just started hanging out all the time. And we got married, and then we had two boys and a girl, who is Charlotte and AJ's mom.
I liked skiing the best in high school. One night a week, a bus would take us to a ski hill and we could ski for the night with our friends. The other thing that was always fun was that there would be a big group of us that would get together to play flag football. I love the Vikings, I love the Twins, I love the Gophers. I love watching hockey. Lacrosse is getting to be a big thing and I'm getting into that. The first time I was hit by lightning was on family vacation. All of a sudden, there was a hugest crash, bang. That happened and I didn't see this, but everyone else did. I was standing behind this counter where the light that came down on a pole and then it was a round ball. The lightning actually hit the end of the building. It came through the light and connected to my head. My family was watching this and I just don't know. I was kind of blacked out or something because I didn't really remember. The lightning hit me. It threw me back. My muscles were very sore the next day, but I was fine.
And then the second time was when I was driving home from work and I was crossing the river bridge on 694 and a tornado was going through and you could see the tornado hitting electrical poles and stuff and the electricity was sparking and you could see stuff flying in the air and I'm on the bridge over the river. But the lightning hit the bridge and because we had rubber tires, I think that saved us all on the bridge. So that time it didn't hit me directly, but it was right there.
I've worked many jobs in my life. After I graduated from high school, I went to school and became a medical secretary assistant. So my first job, I worked at an eye clinic, and then I went to a dermatology office. And then I worked for a podiatrist. I love helping people. I just don't think you can help people enough. And when I was working with the doctors, I was always helping somebody or comforting them. Helping people is one of the best things ever.
I worked for a lot of different doctors and then I decided it was time for a change. I worked for a company that made molds and did plastic injection molding that makes thousands and thousands of parts and pieces that we use every day. After that, I worked with a company that made traffic control cameras. Now I work about a mile away from my house. I work part-time for the city of Mounds View, so it's perfect for me. I also had a part-time job job selling frozen custard at the state fair for 20 years.
Your first child, you will all find out later on in life, they are the joy of your life. It's just amazing when that smile baby that you created, it's a wonderful blessing. And then I had another son, and then I had Charlie's mom, which we were very excited that we finally got a girl. And that's that. I've got 2 grandchildren now, and I'm so blessed to have them. You know, there's an old saying, if I would have known grandchildren were so much fun, I would have had them first. And it's true. The first full week of August is vacation week, and everybody goes on vacation with us. We would always be up north near Brainerd at a cabin on a lake. We would go boating, we would go fishing, we would be pulling tubes, we would play games. I always like to have activities for us to do, like painting rocks, tie-dyeing shirts, and playing slapstick. So when we are on vacation for our week, it's just family and funness. And you know what is one of the most important things in life for you guys is just to enjoy your family. Just be with them.
One of our most favorite things on family vacation is breakfast. We always have a huge breakfast. Everything you could think of, like great egg bakes, pancakes, bacon and sausage, waffles, and cinnamon rolls. Every morning we would have a big breakfast, and then we would go out fishing or on a tube or kneeboard. We'd have fun up there enjoying nature. That was another thing, just taking walks out in the woods and nature. A lot of times we would take a four-wheeler and just go looking for deer because there's a lot of farm fields and stuff around. Just enjoying life, slowing it all down and enjoying life.
One of my most important things in life right now is to take time and enjoy my grandchildren and my children. Last year, I took one of the most amazing trips ever. I took Charlie and AJ out to South Dakota. We went horseback riding. We went to the Trim in South Dakota, in Mount Rushmore, Adventure Park. We went to that obstacle course that you had to climb. So much fun. We went to Reptile Garden. We went to Mount Rushmore. We went to Custard Park. We went to Wind Caves. Those are beautiful. The biggest candy store in Minnesota was our first stop.
Words of wisdom. Every time there's a problem, there's a solution. Respect and kindness gets you further than being mean. Always be kind, and always leave sparkles. A sparkle is a kind word doing a nice thing. You give a sparkle, you're being kind. You cannot leave enough sparkles.
Share your life story. You told us that you like Johnny Cash's music, so we wrote you a country song called Sparkles. Before we sing your song, we would like to give you these flowers to show our gratitude. chose to write you a jazz song called Kindness. Before we sing our song, we would like to give you these flowers to show our gratitude.
My name is Alva Mateki. I was born on February 6, 1936. I was born in Morocco, which is on the northern tip of Africa. Morocco has the Atlantic Ocean on one side and the Mediterranean Sea on the other side. Summers were very, very hot in Morocco, so we used to go to the beach a lot. When I was growing up, I was surrounded with 3 languages because at home my family spoke Ladino, which is like Spanish. When I went to the cities, we spoke Arabic because this was Morocco. It's an Arab country and they speak Arabic. Then at school, I learned everything in French because my country was controlled by France. So therefore, I grew up with 3 languages. I have 9 siblings. I am number 4 of the 10 children in my family. Between 3 brothers and 7 sisters, we all got along. It was a lot of fun, really. We didn't have a big house. We only had like 3 bedrooms in the whole house. What we would do is spread out the mattresses at night and fold them up, pile them on top of each other during the day because there was no room for them at all. Now my family is dispersed in different countries and states.
We didn't know that we were poor. What we had was what we loved. A French baguette with a little bit of butter. That was our breakfast. And as children, a cup of coffee with milk in it. We ate a lot of vegetables and fruits. The minute you were old enough to start working, you went to work. My father was a barber, my older brother was a barber, and my sister was a seamstress who sewed clothes in her house. I liked to play soccer and checkers when I was young.
I was a pretty good student in school. I learned everything in French. So to this day, when I have to make math in my mind, I always refer to the language in which I learned it, which was French. Sometimes after my bar mitzvah, when I was 15 years old, my family thought I should go continue my studies in France. So I went to Paris, to a high school there, and continued on into rabbinical school, where you study a lot of Jewish laws and Jewish customs and observances and so on.
The first time I saw snow was when I was already 16 years old. I was in France. One morning there was a few students in the dormitory and somebody woke me up. He says, "Come, look out the window." I look out the window and I see everything white. I'd never seen that before. When I finished studying in French, I came to America to finish my studies. One of my favorite memories is seeing the Statue of Liberty for the first time. As we approached New York, when I arrived as a student to the USA, but I didn't speak English. It was a problem because my English was so bad.
Minneapolis is a beautiful city. I like Minneapolis. I got a job and people were very nice to me. And I stayed and became a rabbi in congregation and also eventually the head of a Jewish school called Talmud Torah. There was a community school in Minneapolis that had kids come from all other schools to study Hebrew, to study Jewish customs. So first I was teaching there, then I got a job as the head of the school. I did that so I've been connected to the school for almost 60 years.
A rabbi mostly is a teacher. A rabbi teaches a lot because people want to study Torah. They want to study the 5 books of Moses. They want to study the customs of being Jewish. A rabbi visits families and brings some words of comfort to the family. A rabbi also has many happy occasions when it's bar mitzvah, when a baby's born, when there's a wedding you officiate, but the most important part is teaching. I like to be a rabbi because I'm helping people. So I came to America and I studied and I got a job and I met a girl and I got married. My family includes my wife and our 5 kids and their spouses.
my 16 grandkids and their spouses. I have 6 great-grandchildren. One of my favorite things to do is sitting down to dinner and going through pictures with them. And it's just the most beautiful thing to be able to see all your children, all your kids.
When I have free time, I like walking and lifting weights. I also love music, and here's something else, you guys. When you learn more than one language, music is so beautiful. I listen to Arabic music, French music, Spanish music, Hebrew music, and even Russian music. I enjoy every one of them, and if you understand the words, it's even better. That's why you should keep learning a second language.
Words of wisdom. Forgiveness is very important. You have to learn to forgive. The best thing is to be happy with whatever you have. And you've got to find many opportunities to be happy. But you know what the best thing is? When you are kind. When you're kind to somebody, that's like giving of yourself. Like you can give your friends some words of comfort by saying, "Hey, good morning. How are you? You okay?" Be kind.
share your life story. You told us that you love theater directing, so we wrote you a musical theater song called Be Positive. Before we sing your song, we'd like to give you these flowers to show our gratitude.
My name is John Anthony Bertucci. I was born on June 7, 1948. I was born in Marquette, Michigan, which is right on Lake Superior. I grew up in a small town called Ishpeming, Michigan, which is right about 16 miles from Marquette. It was a town of about 8,000 people. I was the second child in my family. We had 15 children in our family. It was fun. Fun times growing up with that many brothers and sisters.
It was an Italian Catholic family, and my parents were big believers in big families. My grandfathers were from Zimbario, Italy. To this day, the only thing that makes me mad is that my grandfather didn't teach us Italian, because being bilingual is awesome. In our hometown, we have a big celebration called the St. Rocco Celebration. One of the fun activities at the celebration is trying to reach money by climbing the grease pole. It's difficult. I have had the honor of carrying the flag in the St. Rocco Parade twice. I was drafted into the military. I was the first person to achieve a perfect score of 500 on the physical training test for Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Nobody had ever maxed the test before, so I got an award. I was brought in front of the general and he shook my hand. It was kind of exciting. And because I was a college graduate, they put me in a program for radio repair electronics, working with electronics and working on helicopters. In Vietnam, we repaired radios, put them in helicopters, tested them, and rode around in helicopters to check them. We would just do that all day. 12 hours a day, so that was quite an experience.
I was in Vietnam for 8 months. Sometimes you would be in an active situation, and sometimes it would be just calm and nothing was going on. But you were always nervous, kind of shaky all the time, every day. So that was a big day when we left. And funny thing, when we all got on a plane, it was very quiet. The plane took off, and when we got into the air and we were far enough from country, all of a sudden the whole place broke out in cheer.
My wife Lavon and I got married in 1971, before I went to Vietnam. When I came back, I got my master's degree, and my wife and I found teaching jobs in Upper Michigan. I worked there as an English teacher, as the principal, as an athletic director, and as a coach. I did all things associated with teaching, including directing plays every year. I directed 21 plays during the years I was there, and that experience was just fun.
After 25 years of teaching in Michigan, we moved to Minnesota and I got my doctorate degree at the University of Minnesota. Then I taught in Farmington, Minnesota. In total, I was a teacher for 46 years and a principal for 7 years. 8th grade was my favorite grade to teach. I was named Teacher of the Year twice, once in Michigan and again in Farmington. That meant more to me than anything.
Our family is very close. My wife and I have a son and a daughter. We have 5 grandchildren. We used to get together weekly in our local family here in Minnesota. After the pandemic, that kind of changed. So now we don't meet as often. But we still try to get everybody together, especially on holidays. I like to spend my time with my grandchildren. That's the most fun, playing hide and seek, building forts, making breakfast, and stuff like that.
I stay healthy by exercising. I eat right, I sleep. I was a runner and I ran races all over the place. So I would run races in Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, and Minnesota. I run everywhere I went. So I would always win a medal. I like doing 5Ks, 5 milers, and the longest one I did was 10 miles. Some years I even did cross-country skiing races.
I like to exercise, and I still lift weights at 77 years old.
Words of wisdom. One of the important things in life is to keep a good education. Keep your mind active by reading a book. Read, read, read. Keep reading. Be content. Content means you're good to yourself. Life has ups and downs. You can get up and you can get down. But always try to be content and keep an even keel in your life. You gotta have fun. You gotta look at the bright side and do positive situations.
celebration is the culmination of a project that taught us about history, songwriting, collaboration, and so much more. Señora O'Connell, Rabbi Ateki, and Señora Bertucci, we're so grateful for your willingness to share your stories with us. We learned a lot from all of you.
Hopefully we will heed your words of wisdom as we grow up. You taught us that to look at the bright side of life and have fun. You also taught us that knowledge is power and forgiveness is important.
Finally, you taught us that in a world where we can be anything, we should always leave some sparkles. We have made books for each of you. The words in the books are the lyrics of your song.
Señora O'Connell, Rabbi Ateki, and Señora Bertucci, we want to extend our sincere gratitude to all of you for coming into our classroom, sharing your stories with us. The students wrote these songs. Señor Davis and I didn't do it. The students came up with the melodies, and they voted and put this all together. So it is really a student-led process, and we love it because they get to share their talents with all of you, and you shared your stories. That combination is what you got to see tonight, the culmination of all of that. I'm going to invite each of you, if you would like to say a few words at this point.
First of all, I'd like to thank you for this honor. It really, truly meant a lot to me. I loved our talks. This has been an amazing experience. Each of you has your own brilliance. Each of you have a story to tell. But remember to be kind, be curious, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. This is how you learn, and this is how you will grow. Listen to the people who care about you, and always believe that you have something special to offer, because I do believe that. As a grandparent, nothing brings me more joy than to see young people learn and grow. And I love watching my granddaughter Charlotte learn and grow, and AJ. Remember to leave sparkles every day. Kindness spreads and grows. You have the power to start it. You can make a difference in someone's life, and your kindness did make a difference in my life today. So I'd like to thank all of you students for everything you did. I also would like to thank the teachers that helped make this program possible. And I would like to send a special congratulations to Senior Davis for being named Teacher of the Year. What a wonderful honor this program has been that is clearly part of your success. Thank you.
So, a couple of words actually to everybody here. Make sure you live to at least a 90, okay? One of the most beautiful experiences really has been this one. In 90 years you have many experiences. But to be able to come to a classroom of kids, then I have to say they were the most beautifully behaved and smart. And as you can see the results, of what they do. They ask you a question, then they can write a story about it. I didn't even know all those things about me. So that was really so nice to hear from the students, and those beautiful melodies. Are they going to be selling those records? I mean, they are beautiful melodies, really, really great melodies. So thank you to the teachers, to the principals, to everybody who had anything to do with this event, because it's really a beautiful thing, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Remember, don't never be afraid to be kind, okay?
I would also like to thank everyone who participated in this. It was just a wonderful experience. You could almost say one of the highlights of your life. And to be able to meet two new friends that will, they'll be with us forever now. And these students, how wonderful they were. And I can't imagine how long it took you to put this together, but it's amazing. You are wonderful. And what I said before when I was in the classroom, contentment to me is a lot. It means a lot. It means a lot to you. When I was in high school, I learned a phrase in my Latin class, mens sana in corpore sano, and it means a healthy mind and a healthy body. And those are two things you only get one of, right? You only get one mind, you only get one body, and you have to take care of them. And to me, that I've tried to live that in my life, to take care of that, and to be content with who you are and what you have, and don't let anybody ever say you can't be who you are and what you want to do, because that's really important, that you stay within yourself and you be content with life and with what you were given. And it doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing, be yourself. I think that's so important. Thank you all, everyone. I really appreciate
it. All right. To answer Senator Bertucci's question, how long did this take us? We started talking about this in December, and we made some decisions about who our elders would be in January, and then we invited you in for the interviews. We sent your interviews out to be transcribed, and when we got those back in February, we wrote the refrains first, based on the words of wisdom that you gave us, and then in music class, as I mentioned, the students came up with some melodies. They made them up based on the genre of music that we had chosen from your interviews. And then in March, Senor Davis took all of the lyrics that we had written in my classroom, and he took the music that they created in his classroom, and he put it all together. So when we came back from spring break, about a month ago, the songs were ready, and that's when we started working on them, to learn them and sing them. So that's kind of how it goes. It takes many months to get this beautiful product at the end. So I want to extend my gratitude, share my gratitude with Senor Davis. He and I have been doing this for 5 years. We love this project. It's very rewarding. It is a fabulous way for all of our students to get to share their talents and to grow. As Senor O'Connell mentioned, yesterday was a big day for Senor Davis, for our school. Senor Davis sees every child in our school, and he believes that every single one of them has musical talents. He creates lessons that allow them to grow in those talents and to share those talents. And I feel very fortunate to work very closely with him. He's a collaborator, he is a trusted colleague, he's a friend, and he's an inspiration to so many of us. So please join me in congratulating him one more time. helped put this together. You may have noticed that Senor Larson and Senor Began were sharing their musical talents with us. There's some others that were kind of behind the scenes today. Senora Hidalgo, Senora Emma, Senora Argo, Senora Carazo. All right, Senor Maslowski's been here helping. Let's give him a round of applause. All right, now, the students know this, but I'm not sure if all the families know this. We didn't create Elders Wisdom Children's Song. This is a program that started decades ago. I have to use my teacher voice. Okay. Started decades ago by a man named Larry Long, the kids referenced at the beginning. He grew up here in St. Louis Park, and we have the pleasure of having him here with us tonight. Larry, would you stand up, please? Let's give him a big round of applause. With your project, your baby. It has been our pleasure to again celebrate 3 elders and write 3 songs about them. So thank you. And finally, Senor O'Connell, Rabbi Teki, and Senor Bertuzzi, one more thank you for sharing your life stories with us and coming and letting me come in.
Brother, Senor Weaver. Annually, this is one of my favorite nights of the year. I think you can see why. I believe that this project really exemplifies our mission of seeing, inspiring, and empowering each of our children to achieve academic excellence and live their brilliance in a racially equitable learning environment that centers student voice and it energizes and enhances the spirit of our community. I'm extremely thankful to our elders for sharing their wisdom, for sharing their lived experiences with us, for sharing their entrusting us with their stories. I'm grateful to all of our staff members who show up each and every day, right? This year has not been easy, right? And each and every day they show up and they center what our kids need, including the 2026 Minnesota Teacher of the Year, right? All of our teachers and all of our staff members are amazing, and as are our 86 brilliant 4th graders. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, community, for entrusting us. Thank you, community, for entrusting us with your children. Our parent-teacher organization is sponsoring a mini reception outside those doors in a moment. Families, feel free if you want to take pictures on the stage. If you want to take pictures, we'll be mingling around. But we all are invited. I do have a homework for everybody. And like we always do at PSI events, please introduce yourself with somebody who you might not know. That's how we continue to help our community thrive. And so, gracias, thanks to each of you. Buenas noches.